Hey, it's me, GV, and welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Let's 100% The Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion Remastered. Or as I like to call it, Remastered, based on a comment somebody left a long time ago in the comment section below. Remaster, denomination? Descriptor. That's a better word. Of this remaster. I just sent the pirates on their way. The One Piece squadron is doing their thing. I actually still have not watched One Piece, and I need to. I know I would like it. It's very particular when it comes to anime, but I know I would like One Piece. Just basically working my way up to it. All right, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. I think we need to go sell to Nilphys O'Melion, which we're doing quite a lot at the start of these episodes, but that's because, honestly, we just have so much money to make by selling. Also, we will, as I said, improve our mercantile over time, which is great, because that was always something I didn't really like doing.
If I had a question about heavy
It was
armor,
always a skill that was a bit more difficult to max out, or at least tedious would be the correct word. So, hello, Mr. Nilphys, once again. It's me. Come to make a bargain, I do. Okay, both storms, shock damage on strike. How many charges does that have? 43? Could be better. What's the, what is it? Oh, it's a Daedric weapon, too. 15 versus Shadow Hunt, which is 8. But, yeah, base damage doesn't seem to really do too much. But, I mean, it's cool. It's probably better than Shadow Hunt, honestly. Shadow Hunt just has a lot more uses, I feel like. Ironically, at nothing here. Damage health, damage magic, a weakness to poison. Yeah, you know what? Let's switch over. Let's switch. The Daedric bow by itself we could enchant if we wanted to. So we'll keep the Bow of Storms. Do-do-do. Zo-ba-da-da-da-da. Daedric arrows as well. Daedric bow we will sell. Daedric claymore.
A good price.
Ebony bow.
Customer.
Elven arrow will keep. Elven bow. Glass arrows will keep. Shadow Hunt we will store. Short sword of fire. This one's pretty good, but Crimson Avil, yeah, what is this, one hand? Yeah, I mean, they're all one-handed. Yeah, we'll keep that as our main thing. Silver arrows will sell.
You got a great...
Steel arrow we will sell. Brass topaz ring, cuirass of cleansing, elven greaves, glass boots, cuirass, glass gauntlets, glass greaves, gold amulet, mithril.
That's a fair deal.
Woo! Okay, we're up to like 42k gold already. Not bad in the slightest.
You too.
Mercantile increased to 84. So yeah, I mean, by the time we're like done selling everything, I'm sure we'll be at 100 mercantile, something I don't think I've ever even reached once in the entirety of my Oblivion career. Alrighty. Well, let's also repair, although I've been pretty good at this, so we have nothing to repair there. Yeah, I guess it's time to finish the Thieves Guild. This seems really quick. Right? Doesn't this seem like really quick? I feel like we did the Thieves Guild so quickly. It usually feels like it's more significant in terms of time. I'm gonna wait 5 hours and it'll probably just go to 0. Okay, make a liar of me then. That's fine. That's fine. Just call me a liar. Even though I know it'll do it. All right, so then 24 hours would be 7 p.m. So let's wait 12 hours, which would be 7 a.m., 13, 14, 15. And it should go to 0. Watch. It should say 50, but it should go whoop. That's weird. We've definitely done independent. Yeah, because we have about like 1,500 or 1,600. Oh, there it goes. Gold fenced. So it's definitely done.
Another message from the Gray Fox.
What's the message?
The Gray Fox requests a meeting. Please travel to Othralo's house in the Imperial City Elven Gardens.
Well, we're very close to that. The ultimate heist. The classic. Probably, literally, I mean, if Who Done It is not your favorite quest, the ultimate heist.
May shadow hide you.
And also you, my friend. The ultimate heist would be probably a lot of people's favorites. This one is incredibly memorable, man. This is genuinely one of, if not the best quests Bethesda has ever designed. A lot of people hate it, though. It's so funny. Like, things that you grew up loving as a kid, like I've noticed, especially with streaming, sometimes a lot of people will be like, actually, it's crap. It makes no sense if you really look into it. I've heard that sentiment about a lot of things, and, like, granted, obviously, that's just like people's opinion, man. But still, this one here, I feel like I have heard it's not as good as you might think. So we're going to look at it, and we're going to see how the Thieves Guild is at the end of it. But, yeah, we've got ya boy, Monsieur Grey Fox.
Are you ready for one last great heist?
Oh, I so am. The last heist.
This is the big one. This is the heist that will be written about and talked about for decades to come. We are going to steal one of the Elder Scrolls from the Imperial Palace. Are you ready for this challenge?
The Elder Scrolls is in 1 Arena and 2 Daggerfall and 3 Morrowind and 4 Oblivion and 5 Skyrim. By the way, did you ever notice that 1 and 4 are the only ones that don't have the province, right? 2 Daggerfall, 3 Morrowind, 5 Skyrim, but then 4 is Oblivion, which is weird. Although it's a great name. I mean, honestly, it's very memorable. Freaking Tom Cruise's Oblivion like overtook it for a while there until the remaster came out. Yeah, and then Arena. Those are the only two, but Arena takes place in the whole Tamriel, right? How much is the buyer paying?
There is no buyer. This is for glory, not for money. Our names will become legend. I also have a personal need for this particular scroll. As for your compensation, I ask you to trust me. If my plan works, you will get a reward worth far more than mere money. Will you do it?
Is that true, though? All right. When do we start?
Capital. I have worked for 11 years planning this heist. Sevilla's stone provided the last bit of information I needed.
I wonder if 11 years is something important, like you could go back and check depending on certain information for the Thieves Guild. What's the plan?
The Elder Scrolls are kept in the Imperial Palace, behind a door that cannot be breached. Sevilla's stone has revealed a path around this door. You will have to travel the old way. Once used as an escape route for Imperial Emperors, it has been forgotten for centuries. To unseal the entrance, you must sneak into the basement of the palace and activate the Glass of Time. Whatever that is.
I don't remember what that actually does, though. Where is the actual entrance?
In the Imperial sewers. Here is the key for the gate to that section of the sewers. I picked the pocket of Okato himself to get it.
Which is pretty epic. I mean, it would be a cool another, like, Thieves Guild questline if you had to, like, rank up through your province of choice. Like, let's say it takes place in Valenwood, and then you, like, slowly have to pickpocket harder and harder things, and actually, like, make pickpocket a skill with, like, a mini game. That'd be cool for, like, Elder Scrolls 6. I'd be down for that. Literally become a master thief, you know, over the course of the Thieves Guild. I would love if they focused more on that, you know, honestly becoming, like, a master of your respective trade or skill. That'd be super cool. What is this old way?
My scrying with Sevilla's stone has provided clues, but not the details. I know the tools you will need there, but not the obstacles themselves. The boots of Spring-Heel Jack will allow you to leap to an unreachable place. They will also protect you from a long fall. The arrow of extrication is the only way to unlock the final door. Take them both.
So this was so memorable to me. Is that all you know?
Once you're inside the palace itself, you need to find the reading room. The blind priests will deliver a scroll to you there.
How did you manage that?
I arranged for the notable Celia Cameron to want to read a particular Elder Scroll. Don't ask how. However, she will be unavoidably detained. You will take her place. Do not speak to the priests. They're blindfolded and will not realize it isn't her unless you speak. As the Guildmaster, I am waiving blood price for anyone you killed during this heist. However, I can't stop the Watch from putting a price on your head.
I can remember all of it. I mean, it's not too bad. Well, with quest markers, I suppose. Also, Cameron. Interesting. I can't say more about that, but interesting her name is Cameron. I can't remember all of this.
I've written it down for you in this book. I've chosen you because you are the best. Good luck.
Thank you. Quest updated the ultimate heist. We'll see if he says anything else. One plan for the big heist added to the player's inventory. Boots of Spring-Heel Jack. Arrow of Extrication. And that is it.
You should be on your way by now.
I just talked to you, brother.
Good luck.
Okay, bye. All right, so let's take a look at the stuff first and foremost. By the way, you do want a bow here. I don't know if, you know what, it probably gives you a way to get a bow, but you're going to need a bow because you're going to need to fire the arrow of extrication, by the way, where we got from Fathis Seren, right? Arrow of extrication, which I kind of want to look at if I can see it. Yeah, oh, look at that. It's got like a little barbed Oh, interesting. I don't even know if the original had this. It's got like a little barbed hacksaw sort of edge to it. So yeah, you need that. You need a bow. And we also got the Boots of Spring Heel Jack, which look pretty normal. But, of course, Fortify Acrobatics 50 points on self, which, again, we already have. In fact, we probably could just go and make a better version of this spell anyways, I would bet. Funnily enough. All right, so let's read Plan for the Big Heist, although I will only read as far as we need to read it. And then I will stop. So, one plan for the big heist. It's got to be here, right? But again, it says A to Z, but it's lying because it also sorts it by, like, locks and keys and stuff. It's so bizarre. Anyways, plan for the big heist. Okay, so it's actually not that long, so we'll read it. Activate the old way using the Glass of Time. It is located in the Imperial Palace. I do not know what it looks like or exactly where to find it. Find the entrance to the Old Way. It is rumored to be somewhere in the sewers under the Imperial City. Inside the Old Way is an entrance to the heart of the Imperial Palace. Sevilla's Stone was only able to scry the two most important obstacles. For one of them, you will need to use the Boots of Spring-Heeled Jack. To enter the Imperial City, you must use the Arrow of Extrication to unlock the final door. Inside the Imperial Palace, you must find the Imperial Library. On the bottom floor is some sort of viewing room. I have arranged to have a particular scroll made available to the chamber. The blind monks that care for the scrolls are expecting Celia Cameron, but you will take her place. Just find the chair assigned to visitors to the library. You must not speak, or they will know it is not her. Just let them bring you the scroll. Once you have the scroll, retrace your steps and deliver it to me. Of course, the chances of something going wrong with this plan are very high. When that happens, you'll just have to get creative. Let's promise to never be creative again. So yeah, this quest is great. I mean, again, I guess there's some naysayers for it. I don't know. The internet, it's hard to, like, look at the internet objectively, right? Because a lot of the time people are just going to complain about stuff, but you don't know if that's really the overall opinion of a certain thing and blah, 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 blah. Point I'm trying to make here is that, I don't know how people feel about this quest. To me, like, it was so memorable. I mean, when I first did this, like, I didn't think too far into it, but it's so fun just obviously getting a bunch of stuff for this dude and then realizing you're, like, using all of it in order to go on a big, massive heist. Like, that's a lot of fun to me, right? So we're going to go to Frostcrag, and I'm not going to summon an Atronach because it would make a stealth mission here difficult. So we will not be summoning an Atronach. However, Altar of Spellmaking. There was, like, another thing I wanted to do, too, right? Oh, Feather. Oh, do I not have Feather? Really? How do I have this little amount of effects? That's really sad, actually. How do I not have Feather? I guess it ultimately doesn't matter. Our inventory should be fine. So I'm going to fortify skill, and it's probably going to block me from switching to the actual one. Acrobatics. Okay, good. And then we gotta go to self. And then we're gonna do, can I do like 100? So how much is 100 gonna be? So that's totally doable. Yeah, 96, 32 magic for 3 seconds, 100 fortify acrobatics for 3 seconds on self. Save changes, enter name. The other one was called, this one was mobile, right? The other one was boost. So I'm gonna call it, yeah, I know everybody calls everything joke names in these sort of playthroughs. It's just not my thing, as I've said. So I'm going to call it Giant Sleep. And I know that's kind of cringe to take things so seriously, but screw you, man. It's more immersive for me. Why am I the only one that doesn't make like a horrifying monster character and call everything Big Fart? Am I the only one? Giant Sleep. Okay, let's call it, yeah, Giant Sleep. Okay, done. Create. Congratulations, you've created a new spell. Then we'll go to magic. We'll go to on self. Giant Sleep here. And we should be able to cast. It only costs 32 magicka? Woo! Yeah, see, it doesn't affect it. I mean, we are jumping high, but like, I swear to God, man, the OG Oblivion, you would jump like crazy high, even with the Boots of Spring Hill Jack, which have half the amount of this. So I'm a little confused by that. I almost feel like it's not, I almost feel like it's too easy. Maybe it's going off of our overall attribute or something. I don't know. Anyways, all right, the big one, the Ultimate Heist. Literally one of, if not the most memorable quest in all of the Elder Scrolls. It might beat Whodunit for me. We'll see. Whodunit is very dialogue heavy and it's awesome. but it's very dialogue heavy. This one's much more like action adventure. You know what I mean? So, first step is we got to find the old way, right? Wooden door to Elder Council chambers, not illegal. Also, is there anything else we need to do? I don't think so.
Respect for the Imperial Palace by keeping your voice down.
Right. Sorry. Hi.
The Imperial Legion is at your disposal, citizen. What seems to be the problem?
Well, what can you tell me about Chancellor Okado?
Chancellor Okado isn't seeing any visitors.
What can you tell me about the Elder Council?
The Elder Council chambers are closed to the public for the duration of the emergency.
Fair enough. All right, thanks.
Move along, you worthless filth.
Excuse... What the hell? Why? It's incredibly rude. Okay, so eventually this does get illegal. I think it's when we have to go to a certain door back here, so we're gonna have to be careful. Yeah, I can notice the difference with the athletics buffing. So wooden door to the Elder Council chambers. Looks like it's this, but actually it may be the other side. In fact, if we take a look at the local map here, yep, see that? I knew it. It's not this door. It's this door, although this should lead. Wouldn't this lead to that anyways, though? This might be actually a safer way to do it. Something to go back through there, but what if I go over here? Wooden door to Imperial Guard quarters. So it's going like upstairs. Yeah, by the way, this temple is cool. I feel like they don't use it as much as they should, honestly, because a lot of the time you use it for this quest. But, and like maybe a couple of other things, maybe one or two other things that you have to do. I wouldn't trespass. Come on, me trespassing the Imperial? Come on. Also, one thing we're going to do to prepare here as well. Let's use the Apprentice Alembic and then search for positive effects and then search for Chameleon would be good too. But invisibility, Wormwood Leaves, we need at least, what, 2, right? So maybe Chameleon would work here. Chameleon? Oh my gosh, really? Jeez Louise. Okay, how about Feather? Oh, God. Am I not picking up, like, all the alchemical ingredients? I swear to God, we can't make, like, any potions. It's crazy. Hi! Okay, so now this is going to be illegal. So we're going to make a big old save right here because we are about to enter the quest where there is no return. I mean, there's a return, but yeah. Also, Skeleton Key is great for this too, by the way, because you'll probably have to, you know, lockpick through a whole bunch of different stuff. All right, so we officially have to be stealthy now, which I'm surprised that Vaurelius still is getting caught so easily. I mean, granted, he's not the most stealthy guy to ever live, but still. Also, detect pulse here.
It's all over, lawbreaker.
5 bounty. No!
Then pay with your...
Then pay with my autosave. Okay, yeah, let's reload that. So yeah, we're gonna have to be careful here. I've never really played this with Detect Life. That's actually a really great way to do it. Pretty much like a Dishonored perk or something when you're playing that game. So we're gonna use Detect Life. And we're gonna be stealthy, or Detect Pulse, right, is what that's called. Although again, the Detect Life spell in this game is very weird. Unless it just See, like, what? I swear to God, man, I was literally looking. I was like, okay, where's the dude? And it wasn't showing up until he's literally 2 feet away from me as he notices me. I don't know if it's just me. I don't know if it's a bug or what, but it does feel like the Detect Life effect in this game is altered. Because, like, I'll use it here. It's just very subtle. Like, it should affect that area. I mean, it's got, like, 30 feet. Which is pretty high. Where is this guy? Yeah, I don't know. It should hit him, right? Maybe it's because it's getting hit by a wall. I don't know. Either way, gigantic hourglass here. The Glass of Time, which we'll use. I never understood what this even was. I've activated the Glass of Time. According to the Gray Fox, the door to the old way in the Imperial sewers should now be open. Now I just have to find it. The other thing with this remaster too, I've noticed there's a lot of spelling issues. I swear it wasn't in the original game. I almost feel like when they translated everything to this game, there was a lot more errors, like Imperial's sewers. Pretty sure that's just supposed to be, even if it's possessive, like the Imperial sewers, it should have a hyphen, right? But it's just Imperial sewer. I feel like the S should not be there. Okay, so I guess now we just have to leave. Oh, that's right. Look at all this stuff. I forgot about this. Yeah, it's like a giant club and like a giant chair. I completely forgot about this. Okay, so that guard's over there. Now I think we just have to leave. We just had to sneak in here to activate the old way. which has been activated. So let's go ahead and head outside. Now, this should be legal. Hi, I'm...
Respect for the Imperial
Oh, hi.
palace.
Sorry. Yes, you're so right. I'm so sorry. Silly me. Yeah, I really don't get how it's supposed to work, because we have it activated now, right? But look at that. He's not even... It's almost glitched, because the guy over there is lighting up, but this guy's not. It's so weird. Like, why? I don't know, donkey. I just don't know. All right, so now we got to go to the Imperial City sewers, which pretty much are in every single district. And we got to go to the arena here, which makes me sad. I don't even want to be here. Oh, it's over this way? Is there a sewer entrance in the arena zone? Maybe not. Maybe we have to go through
Be good.
to the Arboretum, which means like tree zone, right? Because arboreal means like of the tree, like living in the trees sort of thing. Okay, so looks like there's a spot right there. Not illegal. Great, to the southeast tunnel. Not illegal. Nobody can tell me I can't jump into the sewer. You can't tell me that. Alrighty, now we got to work our way through. So we will go ahead and use the Bow of Storms as well as glass arrows. We do not want to use the arrow of extrication. I think if that arrow gets like basically deleted or whatever, or you can't find it, you just can't win. I don't think you can win. If I remember correctly. Could be wrong. Security's up to 90, by the way. Not bad. Whoop! Shot through the whatever I shot you through, and you are dead rat. There's another enemy in here, which I don't think should be able to notice me through a closed door, but okay, that's fine. The gate is opened remotely, so it's got to be that, and then we got something coming through here right off the bat. Are you actually serious? Little tiny mud crab. You're not going to be able to do it, I'm afraid. All right, perfect time for GV's Talking Corner. Yeah. Wait. Whoop. Okay, GV's Talking Corner for today, ladies and gentlemen, is going to be about on cinema at the cinema. I think I remember vaguely talking about this. I must have talked about it in the Oblivion Hardest Difficulty playthrough. I don't think we've talked about it in this particular playthrough. I could be wrong. I don't think I've talked about it, though. Has anybody watched On Cinema at the Cinema? If so, what are your thoughts on it? If you don't know what it is, it's basically like an online internet series featuring Tim Heidecker and Greg... oh, my God. My brain's about to say Greg Sestero from The Room. No. Greg... No, I know this man, Greg Turkington. I'm like, I know this man's name. Do not steal this information from my brain. Stop it. Door to Beneath the Bloodworks. Oh, interesting. Beneath the Bloodworks from the arena. I would love if, like, the whole sewer here was bloody. That would actually be sick as hell. So, yeah, it's basically an internet show with Greg Turkington, who's like Neil Hamburger. He's like an online kind of... I feel like he's always been kind of in the background of a lot of Hollywood stuff, but he's like definitely known. Like I get the feeling he's probably respected and like appreciated as a kind of alternative comedian. But then Tim Heidecker from Tim and Eric, which is definitely like much more, I guess, famous in the grand scheme of things, you know. Also, who the hell is that? I'm assuming that's an enemy. Who are you? Oh, vampires. Interesting. Okay, so we should probably go for some flares here. We really need to make a better fire spell, which I really wasn't thinking. We're going to dash that way. Did he open that door, or did somebody else open that door? Oh, there's an invisible person behind him. Okay, he's almost dead. Marksman increased as well. Okay, that's one down. Got another guy behind him. Okay, we're going to jump over here. Vampire Bard. Friendly reminder, Bard is a class in this game, although I don't know how that even works.
Why won't you die?
Because I don't want to die. Okay, one more. Count. Shot through the heart, and you are dead. Okay, looks like we're still being attacked, actually. Let's take that. Let's take that. What do you guys got in terms of weapons here? Claymore of Lightning. Don't mind if I do. And then we should have 2 different weapons for 2 different people, although we might have taken the bow already, maybe. Who else is noticing me? There's somebody, like, ahead in this room somewhere, but I'm not sure where. Orcish shield. What is that right there? Elven longsword. Haha. I knew I was missing a weapon. Okay. So, let's go ahead and pop this sucker open. The gate is open remotely. Gotcha, gotcha, gotcha. So we got to find the turning mechanism. Doesn't look like it's in this room. It might be upstairs there, actually. I don't think it's in this room either. So anyways, yeah, basically Greg Turkington, who's Neil Hamburger, and like I'm sure he's got other characters too. He's also to be determined in Gravity Falls, which I did not realize at all. Also, Will Forte is the get him guy. Tyler Cute Biker, I think is his last name. Anyways, deep cut there. Where the heck do you open this? How are they like over here through? What the hell? Okay, hold on, hold on, hold on. That's actually terrifying. I did not expect that to be a zombie. But anyways, yeah, they have an online internet show called On Cinema at the Cinema. It's such a hard thing to even describe and explain. The long and short of it is it's like an internet almost podcast, although it's filmed, where they're basically reviewing films, but it's like a meta comedic thing where pretty much like Tim Heidecker does not care at all about films whatsoever. Greg Turkington cares too much about films. So it really is not about films at all, basically. It's just like, how do you even describe it? It's just like Tim's character going through these like horrendous character arcs of just doing really horrible things, while Greg Turkington's character is trying to just pretty much, you know, review films in like light of all these tragedies and horrible things. So it's just hilarious. I love it. It's got like a whole lore to it pretty much. It's such a funny, like unique thing. You could basically, you know, I think it aired on Adult Swim, like online. Like it wasn't a show, but I think like it aired on like their website or something like that. So if you're interested, you could probably just search up, you know, playlist. Oh, that's just a lich right there, by the way. What the actual hell? Okay, let's go for the short sword of fire. Let's also do a poison. There's a mud crab right there too. Okay, so we're gonna try to sneak up to it. Just a little bit. Stop. Just a little. Stop. You little. Man, I'm trying to be stealthy. Why you always gotta ruin my stealth, you stupid lich? I'm gonna stab you right in the non-heart. Bone meal. What do you got there? What's that? Staff of Frost. Don't mind if I do. Okay, something noticed me through here as well. What was that? What was that? Oh, it's the fire effect. That was weird. Timberwolf. Yeah, all right, buddy. Yeah, all right. Here, let me let you through. Okay. And we gotta go this way, it looks like. So we gotta open up that sluice gate. Fun word I don't ever get to use, sluice. So let's pop that sucker open. Does that not open that gate? Oh, close that. Okay. How do you open the sluice, though? I think we gotta open the sluice. Might as well go and turn this on again. Or turn this. Yeah, we gotta find a way to open that sluice, and I don't remember how to slew it. That's disgusting. So let's go this way. It might be in this room, perhaps. Yep, probably that little thing there. Okay, thank you, thank you. We'll turn that. Yeah. Yeah. How are you noticing me? I'm stealthy.
Making me jumpy.
Who the hell? Who are you? Vampire Battle Mage. Ooh. Our damage is really good with Blade, by the way. Which would make sense considering we have so much Blade. Or we've been using Blade this entire time. What's our carry weight at? 440 out of 560. So Glass Gauntlets, Longsword, Mithril, Vampire Dust. Again, very good to hold on to Vampire Dust. There is a use for it later on. Which we shall see. Eventually. Okay, gate needs a key. Imperial Sewer Key, which I'm assuming the Gray Fox has given us. Alright, I'm going to take the strong potions of sorcery and healing. But outside of that, I don't want to take any more potions. So, manhole cover to the palace sewers. And remember, we're looking for the old way. I have found the sewer entrance that the Gray Fox told me to look for. Now, I need to find the old way. Okay, so it should be somewhat nearby, I would think. Let's open this bad boy up. Got a headless zombie down there, but he's not noticing me, as he should not, because you don't have a head, my dude! How dare you? You don't have a head. You don't get to discover me. You don't have a head. Wow! Love that thrust. Man, an easy way to, like, add depth to Elder Scrolls combat is literally just make it so that you can thrust and, like, slash and whatever, you know? And then just, like, mix and match when you can for the best sort of situation. That'd be such an easy way to do it. The gate is opened remotely. All right. There's somebody behind me, but they're on a lower level. Yeah, this was the room I was thinking of, too. I was like, I bet this is the slaughterfish room. And sure enough... How the hell was he... What? I got a sneak attack, too. Okay. How was he attacking me in the air? I guess he's, Oh, they should make a flying fish Pokemon. Make it, like, flying water, which I guess is what Gyarados is, right? Yeah, because I always think Gyarados is dragon, but no. Gyarados is flying water, which pretty much is what that is. But you don't think of, like, a flying fish when you think of Gyarados. Not really. You think of, like, a sea monster. So I'm saying they should make, like, a flying water type Pokemon. Even though I guess there's a lot of flying water types. Like Pelipper and Ducklet and Swanna. All right, we still got a whole bunch of enemies up ahead chasing me here. Can they see? Yeah, they're speaking English. Strange door to the old way. So they're like in here, but we're about to lose them here, I guess. Okay, that's weird. I have found the old way. This is clearly a long-abandoned sub-basement of the Imperial City. It looks like it's going to be a long journey to get into the Imperial Palace this way. I need to find the door that connects to the palace interior. If I remember correctly, I will need the arrow extrication to unlock time in order to open that door? Oh god, what the hell is this? To unlock time.
To me, sweet flesh.
You have contracted porphyric hemophilia. Again. Okay, we got skeletons summoning skeletons out here, which is insanity. Bum, bum, bum. Bum, bum, ba, ba. I don't know which one's the summoner and the summonee. Alright, we good? Holy moly. Ebony Cuirass. 2,000 gold, not bad. 52 pounds, though. No, no, no. Strong potions and sorcery. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, let's also heal up a little bit. What do you got there? Thieves' Dagger? Why does that sound weird to me? What is that? What? Thieves' Dagger. But it should be like Thief's Dagger, right? Thief is kind of weird, right? Absorb acrobatics, athletics, security, and sneak. That sounds like a unique item. That might be a unique item. It almost sounds like a unique one. All right, what do we got here? Ebony mace, 39 pounds. Yeah, I don't know if there's anything else that we're going to want to get throughout the course of this, so we're not going to take anything unless it's very valuable and worth the carry weight. You know what I mean? Okay, so. Yeah, there was another spelling error there. It said arrow extrication. I think you mean arrow of extrication. So weird. Okay, there's a guy behind this door, too. What is that? There's a trap right there. Yeah, I see you. Oh, hi, guys. Oh, hi, guys. That's literally Greg Turkington's catchphrase in On Cinema at the Cinema. So anyways, yeah. Have you seen it? What do you think of it? Basically what it is... Oh my god. Yeah! Alright, come on. You gotta go, dude. You gotta go. You gots to go. I'm telling you. Jeez Louise. So it's just hilarious, man. Like, going through the seasons and kind of seeing Tim. He goes through a lot of, like, health crises. And just... If you ever heard of the trial of Tim Heidecker, I'll just give you the premise, I guess, but he was trying to give a bunch of free faulty vapes to kids at a, like a dance festival, like a electronic music festival, basically. And it went horrendous, and then it resulted in the trial of Tim Heidecker, which was this, like, produced, fictitious, you know, a trial of Tim Heidecker, who's a real person and a real comedian, but, like, Tim Heidecker in the On Cinema universe is basically, like, a different kind of person altogether, if that makes sense. So, all that to say, it's one of my favorite things ever. You know, I'm a decent fan of Tim and Eric. I'm not a fan of, like, all their stuff, but about half of it I do find funny and interesting. So here we go. Door to the old way. I don't think we really have to explore anything else. A lot of it's just sewers type stuff. I hear a ghost around the corner as well. Let's use the soul gem also here. So yeah, it's just a fun time. But if anyone's ever watched it, let me know in the comment section below what you think of it. It is freaking hilarious, man. I love it so much. Okay, so short sword of fire. Boop. And we're gonna repair as well. Beautiful. How did that not increase my armor? Are you actually kidding me? I hear a creepy ghost. God, that... Man. Looks so scary every time. Alright, hit me. I want to block. Bum, bum, bum. Died to the reflect damage. Oh, hi, guys. Nether Lich's Skeleton Champion. What's up? Yeah, I'm just going to jump up here. I've got a bit of acrobatics. No big deal. Okay, there's still something over there to the right. A wraith. Bum, 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 bum. Okay, what do you got, Mr. Nether Lich? Bone meal, don't care about that. I know you got a staff, though, although, again, we're kind of coming up here on our carry weight. So I'm going to deny that door to the old way. What? That's weird. We didn't come in from that door. I guess there's just multiple entrances into the old way. Yeah, this, man, I have really not done this quest in so long. It's kind of crazy. Somebody is attacking me, but I don't know where. Oh. Hi. Here, hit me again with a magical spell. I want to do something cool. Whoop! Get blocked. Little punk-ass wraith. Up, and a lich. All right, everyone's here. Da 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 da. Bree da 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 da. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Okay, so it's looking like it wants me to go through this way, right? So let's head through here. I see a chest in the distance with 36 whopping gold. Right around the corner, fudge is made. Okay, slowly but surely, I creep towards my destination. Man, I cannot stealth to save my life. It's hilarious how bad Vaurelius is at stealthing. Like, we have like 40. I mean, I feel like we're in shadowy areas. I feel like we should be able to at least avoid a little bit of detection, right? Okay, looks like this way. What do we have down here? Wood door to the lost catacombs. I honestly do not remember, like, any of these areas. Okay. So there was a huge noise and then the frame rate dropped like crazy, so I was kind of worried. I was kind of worried the game is going to crash. I'm actually still kind of worried. It seems a little bit low frame ratey, and I don't know why it's making that horrendously loud noise. Bum 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 bum. Yeah, in before a crash here. Just heads up, if it does crash, it's doing that thing where it's kind of struggling, especially when we're in the midst of combat, so I'm kind of worried, but we'll see. We shall see. Bum, 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 ba, bum, 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 ba, bum. You best start believing in ghost stories, Miss Turner. You're in one. What a great scene that is. All right, so far so good. Jesus. A gloom wraith. Oh, this one's got gloom upon it. Speaking of gloom, I'm gonna make a gloom stalker. What is it? Gloom stalker ranger at some point. Another gloom wraith. Oh my god. Okay, they're actually dealing a lot of damage here. Jeez Louise. All right, not bad, gloom wraith. Not bad. It's got a little like sort of darkness crown to him too. This is like extreme. Are we literally working our way back through the tutorial area? No, there's no way. But this looks exactly like it. Like this is where all that stuff is in the middle here. My god. Okay, we got detected immediately. All right, let's heal up, and we got to go for these summoners. So this guy first. Ooh, taking a lot of damage here. Taking a lot of damage here. Got to get at least one dead. Oh my god. I guess Welkin Stone here. Yeah, let's use that. Huh? What? Whoa! Oh my god! How do they always silence me at the best times too? Okay. I swear to God, they always get those silences on me at the perfect time for themselves. Jeez. Do we have like an AoE spell or something? Blood Hunt, Boost, Bound Boots, Candlelight, Cure Poison, Deathly Visage. Let's go Gates of Aetherius here. I'm really worried this is about to crash. Okay, what do we got? What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? Greater Fortify Health? What is that from? Greater Life Detection, Heal Minor Wounds. Oh, yeah, Mara's Milk. Let's do that too. There we go. That's a good chunk. Okay, I basically just need to restore this weapons charge here now. Do we have anything that has any charge? How do we see it? How do we see the charges that are left? Claymore of Lightning. Haven't even used it. All right, let's go for that. All right, we'll go for this Wraith next. Oh my god, your apparel is about to break. Can't repair it in the middle of it. Oh my god! Okay, who's left? Who's left? Who's left? This freaking skeleton has summoned a skeleton. Okay, skeleton and a rat. So this guy here is the summon. We gotta get the guy in the back. Your apparel is broken. We good? Jeez Louise, dude. This game really took a jump in difficulty in certain areas. It's actually insane. Alright, everything repaired. Holy freaking moly, man. Yeah, we gotta get out of this room before this game crashes. I feel like it's literally about to. So 118 feet, so we still got a ways to go. My god. This quest is no joke. This is honestly probably the first time I'm doing this quest on like a legit normal difficulty, because even with Darvesh, I would imagine I would have dropped the slider down a little bit at the very least. Okay, no sign of enemies. Probably in this next room. You're kidding! That's fine. Man, these two-handed claymores feel amazing with their attack animations. Very weighty. Alright, so let's use a bow here now. Bow of Storms. What do we have in terms of arrows? Don't want to use the extrication arrow. Let's go Daedric Shore, and then we'll do a poison as well. What do we got poison-wise? Paralysis. I don't think wraiths are going to take paralysis damage. Let's just go separation. That's fine. Okay, we'll go for the guy on the right. Pretty decent damage. Pretty decent damage, actually. Dodge that. Okay, still alive. Down he goes. We're still in stealth here. Why did you have to move to the left a split second before I fired that arrow? Okay, sneak attack for 3 times damage. Dodge that. I think that arrow missed somehow. Okay, one more hit. Actually, I'm going to store that. I'm going to go to Flare, and I'm going to do that. Woo! Alrighty. Oh my god. Okay. Bunch of Gloom Wraiths. That's fine. They just have ectoplasm. Working our way through the dungeon. We got to get over there to the right somehow, and I don't know how to do it. We also got one more Daedric arrow to shoot as well. Okay. Couple of chests in the corner here. Potion of healing. Potion of cure disease, which we'll take as well. Something just spotted me. Let's fire our last Daedric arrow. Oh my god, big old swipe from him there. Okay, let's go for the Claymore of Lightning. We're going to... yeah! I was going to say dodge his attack. Nice. Yeah, trading blows like that feels so much cooler than original Oblivion. Alrighty, down we go. This is the type of thing I was looking for. Yeah, I was like, I know eventually the scenery changes into this sort of thing. Okay, so if we can sneak up behind this guy, we'll do that. Maybe I just need to move faster because they always turn around and see me. I don't know how they're detecting me though. Like seriously. Nether Lich. Okay, one more hit. He's dead. Got a zombie as well. A dread zombie. Okay. Dash. Hit him. Woo! Alright, let's loot this Nether Lich here. Bone meal. Okay, gotta go forward through here. Now what? Iron Gate. It's opened remotely. Okay, so we gotta find some way to open up this iron gate. The question is, where? It's gotta be over here. Oh, is this what you're supposed to use the Boots of Spring Heel Jack for? I guess so. That's interesting. We obviously just have a magic spell for it, though. On self. Boost, right? No, we have, Giant Sleep. Fortify acrobatics on self 100 points for 3 seconds. I think this might be what they want you to use the Boots of Spring Heel Jack for, but I don't even know if I ever did this as a kid, because you can kind of just jump it. Yeah, we don't even need to use it. But I'm going to do it anyways. It honestly does not add too much to your jump. I wonder if that just goes off of, like, agility or athletics or what. Music just, like, cut off there for a second. Okay, should be this, I think. I'm gonna guess that other one over there actually opens up hidden walls that will trick you into spawning enemies, is what I'm gonna guess here. So, stone door to Hall of Epochs, which is a really cool word. Used a lot in Chrono Trigger. All right, whatever we're doing is right up ahead here. We may get some sort of update to our quest. We're also gonna take these Welkin stones. Ah, another skeleton capable of summoning another skeleton. No, no, no. You must go. All right, let's take these Welkin stones. Thank you. And then we got to do something ahead. And I remember loving this part right here. This was so fun to me. Oh, yeah, this is so cool. All right, there's like a billion enemies in here. We're just going to go ahead and take them all out. Okay, that's one. We got more enemies in the room, and they should be noticing me. Yeah, because we got combat music playing. Let's also take some of these Welkin stones real quick. There must be some secret way to open this door. I'll bet this is where I have to use the arrow of extrication. Most likely I have to be standing in a special place for the keyhole to open up. It will be somewhere with a clear view of this pillar. I see, I see. Well, give me a second. We got a lot of enemies over here. Keyhole pillar. Activate, but it doesn't do anything. Okay, so where are these enemies at? Because I want to do this with a clear mind. I want to be able to focus. These walls look like they are meant to move. Maybe the place I need to stand to fire the arrows behind them. I'd better look for a way to get through them. And I think in the past I literally just like jumped around them, but I kind of want to do it the official way. Although it looks like, yeah, I definitely just literally jumped around and landed in the middle. But I kind of want to see if we can find the intended way, because I don't know if I've ever done it, to be quite honest with you. I just went for the instant gratification route. Because there's something over here. Very hard locked gate. Okay, push block. We haven't been down there. I can see a wraith shambling around. Did that open up anything over this way? Looks like it didn't, so I have no idea what that just opened. Maybe it opened up something back over here, though. Yeah, you can literally just jump around it. I think they do put, like, an invisible wall. But you definitely can do it still. Okay, so I'm going to go this way and see where this leads. Maybe to another push block. Alright, what do we got down here? I don't even know if I've literally ever been in this zone once playing Oblivion. We're looking for a push block. Or anything of interest, pretty much. That goes to a different area? Stone door to Hall of Epochs. Huh? Okay, that's surprising. I don't think you would have to go into a different environment altogether. Or maybe you do. That's weird. Like I said, I don't think I've ever been through this door, not even one time. So, okay. Let's head into the Hall of Epochs and see where this takes us. Another lich up ahead. Nether lich. Okay, down he goes as well as his summon. Alright, we got a big old room here, and I can hear creepy monsters a-shambling. Okay, let's do a big old power attack here. So now he's gonna have weakness to normal weapons. Okay, we got a couple of zombies as well. You have contracted Black Heart Blight? What is that? Strength is being drained as well. So what is Black Heart Blight? drain endurance 10 points, and strength 10 points. Okay, as much as I want to, like I said, use the purge salts, we're going to go ahead and use potion of cure disease here to get rid of that crap. Because I literally cannot even move. So where does this go? It's just like a treasure zone with not even great treasure. Fire and darkness. I'm assuming that's a skill book, right? Fire and darkness. Yep. Oh, wow. Blade. Okay, that actually was very helpful. Yeah, you definitely want to find skill books for skills that you're very along. That you've ranked up quite a bit. I'm not going to take the Welkin Stones. Is this literally just a treasure room? I'm confused. Alright, I mean, I guess it makes sense for like a Thieves Guild sort of side room. But I don't know how to activate these. Oh, wait. Have we been in here? Strong Potion of Healing. Yeah, I am all turned around now. Alien Ruins can get really confusing, especially because they have a lot of doors that can open and then kind of, your brain sees them as a different layout then. Well, we hit the push block. I have no idea what that push block does, though. It doesn't seem to... Oh, you might just have to do both sides. That's probably what it is. But was there even another side over here to go through? I don't remember seeing another gate this way. Yeah, and they're definitely, like, in those walls. I mean, I literally could just jump over to it, but... I want to do it the intended way. It's just a confusing area, man. So we must be missing some sort of gate or something that we can go through. Bum, 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 ba bum, 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 bum. What are we missing? I just don't know, donkey. We came from down there, right? Originally? I'm assuming. Let's go back this way. Athletics increases. Yeah, we came from... So what am I missing here, man? Those doors up above us should open, but they're just not. Let me go ahead and figure this out, because I literally do not know what it is, and I'll see you in a second. Okay, so you are supposed to go to where I was going. You're basically supposed to go into that other area, and then... I don't think I've ever done this ever once. I literally just jumped into the central platform, because we got a Lich boss here. Yeah, and I'll show you as we move our way back out what I'm talking about. So this guy's got the Greater Staff of Storms. And then this here, I think will make us be able to do what we want. So yeah, when we went into that side passage, you push the first block. That opens up the way into the second area, which is also called the same thing. You go in there, and then I miss like a pathway going down. You go all the way here, then you end up fighting this Lich, which, is guarding the push block that I think will now open those central gates that then will let us, fire the arrow of extrication. So again, I don't think I've ever done this once. There's a lot of ways, obviously, to allow yourself to jump into the central area. You don't really have to do this, but it is very interesting to do for the first time. So yeah, this was what I was talking about. We've been in this room here, but I missed that path going downwards. So then if we head back over this way, back into the Hall of Epochs, even though it's called the Hall of Epochs, where we just left, then this room, see right here is what opens when you press that first push block. So it's very confusing, especially because Oblivion typically works in that you, I feel like if you push one block, it opens a thing in that very room. You know what I mean? So we're also going to kill these guys here. I can see at least 2 more enemies. Ooh, nice. Huge hit. Okay, bye-bye. And then we've got a skeleton hero. Okay, stop swinging. You know when you get in that loop where you accidentally keep triggering an attack over and over again. All right, so then if we stand on this... This must be the spot. Standing on this pressure plate opens the pedestal at the far end of the room. I should practice with normal arrows a few times before trying the arrow of extrication. I will only get 1 try. Okay, and then notice that hero skeleton over there, by the way, has a bow and arrow. So in fact, I think I'm going to come over here and loot his dwarven arrows and his steel arrow. So then, Yeah, we'll make a save, which I don't like doing, but at the same time, I'm not about to... I think this literally is where you can fail the quest, which is what I was talking about. The only way to actually, like, I guess, end the get kicked out of the Thieves Guild quest is to fail this quest or whatever. So, okay. Now we're going to repair our stuff. Then we're going to grab a bow, the Bow of Storms, and then we're going to grab a steel arrow. And where are we trying to fire it? If we get off of this... I don't even know where you're supposed to be firing it. I don't remember, to be honest. So he's got the sword. Is it through the sword? Oh, his chest opens up. Oh, weird. Okay, so if I do the... like... it's hard to do with the PS5 controller like that. Yeah, that looks like it might be good. I'm going to go a little bit higher. So then, yeah, we'll just go for it. Arrow of Extrication. Looks like it's just got a normal quiver as well. All right, here we go. Ha! I've used the Arrow of Extrication to activate the door and open the secret way into the palace. There is no telling where I might end up. I should take care to extinguish my lights, muffle my footsteps, and be stealthy as I enter the door. And if we can find that Arrow of Extrication... Oh, we can! Where? Are you kidding? Are you, like, kidding me? Okay. I'm assuming they're glitched. Alien Guardian. I'm pretty sure they should be attacking me. I don't exactly remember this enemy type. Oh, Oblivion. Oh, Oblivion Remastered. Alien Longsword. Ooh. The weapon crumbles to dust in your hands. Oh, I do vaguely remember that. Yeah, and then where's this guy's thing? Alien Mace. Crumbles to dust in your hand. So for those that don't know, this is the Alien Ruin. Also, we were able to get the Arrow of Extrication there back. I kind of want to see what's in his chest there. In fact, yeah, let's use magic on self. Giant's Leap. I'm going to cast it. I'm going to jump up here. Jump up here. Keyhole Pillar. Yeah, take a look at that. Ooh, what is that? Oh, yeah, yeah, check that out. Okay, cool. I've never even seen that before where you actually need to land the arrow. All right. So we don't know where we're going to end up here, but we will get an autosave. Stone door to Imperial Guard quarters. And I think we still need to sneak through this, too. Yeah, as you can tell, this quest... Oh, my God. Where are we trying to... Loose grate to the Hall of Epochs. Well, we're just gonna sneak past these fellers. It'd be a good idea to close the door behind us. Okay. Don't think they're gonna be able to detect me now. Wooden door with an average lock. Now, this is where Detect Pulse would be great. Where are we trying to... Okay, so we should take a look at the local map, I think. Yeah. So... Wait, what? So where we're looking at, if we go straight through the middle... Elder Scrolls Library. We're so close. Wait, straight through the middle, though. All right, so we're going to go over here because we got to be able to see if there's any guards. Looks like we're fine. If this leads to the Elder Scrolls Library, I'm hoping we don't have to go to the other side here. Yeah. And it says it's not illegal either. Okay. Crumpled piece of paper? Are we able to... Yeah, we're not...
What's that?
Yeah, this guy, I remember this before too. This guy just randomly picks up pieces of paper. I think we are trespassing, which is super weird. So I'm gonna get like right here. He's going straight forward there. We're just gonna follow him. I mean, it wasn't illegal to go into here though. Wooden door to Elder Scrolls Library with a hard lock. Alrighty. Let's go. So we're right here. I think I just need to read the thing now. I think I don't need to be sneaking right now. Oh, that's right. Okay, so there's an Ancestor Moth Priest or yeah, Moth Priest, whatever they're called, right there. So we just can't talk. We got to remember that. We cannot talk here. What the hell? Sneak increase to 42. Wooden door. The door is opened elsewhere? Can I just walk around? Blind Moth Priest. Yeah, this is super... It's almost like you have to keep stealthing, but I don't think you do. I think you just have to sneak behind this guy and pull the lever, but, like, wouldn't he notice that? Okay, so anyways... I'm assuming that opens up the way into the Elder Scrolls reading area now. And then we just gotta, again, not talk and pretend that we're Cameron or whoever. A female woman. A female woman. Okay. So. Reading chair. I've seated myself in the reading chair. Now I just have to wait for them to bring me the scroll. So long as I don't speak to any of them, the priests seem to be assuming I am Celia Cameron. Alrighty.
Welcome to this holy library, Lady Cameron. I present to you the Elder Scroll you requested.
Thanks so much. Yeah, I'm just trying to do a little bit of light reading. That's all. Okay, I know some of those words. Yoink. I have the Elder Scroll. This is the treasure of the century. My name shall be known across Tamriel for this theft. Now to get it back to the Grey Fox, the way back is blocked. I'll have to go upstairs to find a way out. Even though they are blind, these monks will not be easy to sneak past. All right, so we're going to press the activation button to get out of the chair. Will they attack me if I just leave? I mean, why would they? I'm going to also check this stuff out, too. Grand Amulet of Luck. Ooh, don't mind if I do. What do we got there? Don't mind if I do. Okay. Don't think there's anything unique on any of these. I don't know if I have to literally, like, be stealth right now. All right, so we got to go up, right? They said go up. They're not going to be hard to sneak past, so I think they... oh, this is beautiful, too. Whoa, look at this room. Whoa. This is, like, freaking gorgeous. Nobody's there. Just going to sneak right past you. Don't mind me. All right, so wooden door to the Elder Scrolls library. We have done it. Okay, now what? I don't know where we are. There's... yeah, can we look at the local map, maybe? Let's zoom in all the way here. Ain't got nothing. All right. We're just going to try to stick to the shadows. Now, if they're moving ahead, we're just going to keep following behind them. We should be able to... okay. We do have decent stealth. And also, if that little... are you actually kidding me? What? Okay, I'm, like, reloading that. That's ludicrous. Should be literally right here, right? That's literally ludicrous. Huh? Immediately noticed me with stealth garb and decent stealth. Yeah, it's not amazing.
Huh?
Oh.
Who's there?
Wait, what? This is...
Damn rats. Always skirting around in the shadows.
Wait, so do you...
making me jumpy.
Oh, he does. Okay. Jeez Louise. All right, man. So I got to redo all that again. I didn't realize that autosave. That's so lame. That's so lame. All right. Well, yeah, I'll see you when we're back past all this. All right, well, they noticed me, but I don't think it matters because we have the Elder Scrolls, so I think I'm just going to go for it here. Yeah, we were doing well, but then when Moth Priest quarters. Yeah, basically, when I went to the top of the stairs, a Moth Priest decided to turn directly behind them. And can I just use the Potion of Invisibility here? They're going to appear behind me, right? They're all going to be running for me right now. Yeah, they decided to turn around at the top of the stairs and literally walk down the stairs as I was coming up to them. So, point is, crap has hit the fan. We're going to go ahead and just make a mad dash out of here. Okay, where does this go? Wooden door to Imperial Battle Mage's Chambers? Oh my god. Yeah, as you can see, this quest is insanely involved. Whoop! Right over your head. Goodbye! Okay, I think we're trying to still go up and up and up and up here. Okay, and then, what is this green little... Are you actually kidding me? You actually kidding me? You lead me right to a dead end, huh? Okay. What? Evangeline. Whoa. Okay. Hi there. So right here, loose grate to the old way. I've escaped from the Imperial Palace by jumping down a chimney chute in Okado's bedroom. I hope the Royal Battle Mage won't mind my misusing his ash flue. I can only hope my fall doesn't end too abruptly. I wonder if this is what the Grey Fox said I would need the boots of Spring-Heeled Jack for. Now, we can put on the boots of Spring-Heeled Jack, but we also don't have to. Where are they, first of all? So yeah, here's the thing. If you put these on, they break at the bottom. However, if we just use the ability, Giant Sleep, right? We should be able to do the same thing, I would think. So I'm going to cast it. Yeah, perfect. Okay, cool. So yeah, basically, it's supposed to fortify your athletics so that, or your acrobatics, so that you, you know, don't die when you hit the ground, basically. But if you have decent acrobatics regardless, or if you have a spell for acrobatics like we did there, then you're fine. You could basically just do that and not have the boots of Spring-Heeled Jack break. Does it really matter? No. But, you know, in the olden days, the boots of Spring-Heeled Jack were very fun to use. Although in this game, like I said, I don't feel like they do as much. Oh my god. Hi. Hello. Give me a second here. I'm going to cut you down. Tell him that Vaurelius is going to cut you down. Get the hell out of my way. Goodbye. Okay, so we may have to flee here. Exit beneath the Bloodworks. In fact, let's go ahead and end this episode here because there's a whole bunch of other stuff for the ending of the Thieves Guild. We'll call this one an episode here, ladies and gentlemen. Big thank you to our Tier 2 members, Sarah Perry, Chef Goulet, Brian O'Grady, Greg Bousquet, Big Bots 1, Demon Wrath, Basic Colette, Lincoln Pop, Low Country Grace, Purif, Amos, Grimes, and Montrosian. Thank you very much, and I'll see you all in the next episode. Bye-bye. Hey, it's me, GV. If you want to see more from me, you can check out the Patreon. It's literally $1, and there's a bunch of bonus streams and series over there. Also, check out these videos. Finally, if you want to get early videos, you can become a member by clicking join under the video, also in the description. Supports the channel, and you get a bunch of perks. Thanks for watching, and now I'm going to chill awkwardly while the rest of this outro plays out. How was your day?